In these clips, we see B-17 bombers flying in formation over the Reich in World War II. Well-defined vapor trails are seen forming downstream from each of the bomber's four engines. These are
Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS. Ghetto Zebras. Hey there, Bill. Ghetto Zebras. How are you, sir? Ghetto Zebras. Can't hear you speaking. Ghetto zebras. Game audio works though. Ghetto zebras. Interesting. Ghetto Zebras. Maybe the update changed your audio device you had selected for input audio. Only thing I can think of. Ghetto Zebras. Copy that. At Bill 1949 wait. Kano, found it, hang on.
Okay, we're cooking. Oh, I've got an echo. Hold on. How's about that? Yep. Right, cooking. What it was, I hadn't, for some reason, I got out of whack, I got out of sequence. When with my stick, I use the software, the target software. And what I do is, before I start DCS, I open the target software, select the profile that I want and run it, and then I start DCS. Well, I missed that stage out. I hadn't opened the target software. I wasn't running the profile, therefore it wasn't responding to my push to talk on this button here. So that's all it was. I think I can pour a beer now. And what I was saying earlier on, but of course you couldn't hear me, and I didn't look across to see the VU meter wasn't bopping up and down, so I didn't know you didn't hear me. In the inset, round to my left, hopefully you'll see the new guitar that I've just recently got. Not an expensive one, but it's quite nice. It's a 12 string. I'm not sure how much you can see of it. Probably not much, because obviously the camera's pointed down.
Zebras. That looks great.
It's a lovely little guitar. It really is. Now, for something like a Fender Strat, like my Fender Strat cost me nearly £2,000. This, it was what, in pounds, it was like 230. So what, I'm guessing maybe $300 for you. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is, but it's nice. It plays nice. It's got nice sounds to it, and it's a I'm not sure how much you can see of it where I've got it now. Right, let's put it back on the stand. So it looks, I don't know if you're into guitars, I can't remember. It looks like a Rickenbacker, but it's not a Rickenbacker, it's a Harley Benton. The reason I've got it is when I want to learn a new song, if it's a Beatles song especially, I go to a YouTuber called Mike Pacelli, and he pulls Beatles songs apart so you can really know exactly what they're doing, even on what guitars they're doing it on, even the mistakes that turn up within those recordings. And there's a song called If I Fell, which I believe is from Hard Day's Night, and so it's a lovely song, but it requires a 12 string. So on his tutorial on how to play it, he mentions, he said, I've had It was played by George on the Rickenbacker 12 string, but he said, I've had a couple of Rickenbackers before, didn't like them for various reasons. Partly tuning was an issue apparently, I think, with them, but or staying tuned. So he got this, what I've got. He bought a Harley Benson. So I thought, well, that's good enough. Good enough endorsement for me. That must be. Well, no, maybe it's Lexor. We'll see. That's good enough endorsement for me. So that's what made me go and get one. So now I'm going to be, one of the next songs I work on is probably going to be If I Fell. Yeah, that was Lexor. I better put my radio on. Hello, why can't I
Ghetto Zebras. Sounds exciting, especially on that new rig.
Yeah, it's so it's lovely. It's got a couple of mini humbucker pickups, a switch to switch between the two or put them both on, and a volume and tone knob for each one. Let me turn the radio on in case Lexor's trying to contact. 49 Lexor, copy. .49 Lexor, copy. Okay, you're getting me, Ghetto, thank you. I don't know if Lexor's getting me or if he simply can't respond, or he's not responding, maybe because that might be one of the choppers that's got an awful radio in it. Yeah, that's probably it then. I've got to bring you up a bit, I think, because you seem a bit low. Right, hopefully that's brought you up. Okay, I've forgotten where I was now because that threw me out completely. Not starting up target and not running the profile. I already had, let's say, a delay because when I went to start OBS, it said there's an update, and there are certainly things on it that I don't recognise, but they don't seem to be affecting the mic. But I could hear me through my mic, but obviously you couldn't because I didn't have the target profile running.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
what? Now I'm not getting responses on my controls. Oh, what's going on now? No, look, it's not responding on here. Oh no, perhaps I've got to click it over. No. Oh, what's going on? That can't be to do with those OBS, that won't be connected. Now I wonder, I've probably got to restart DCS. Because thinking about it, I probably, because I didn't have it running, I didn't have target running when I started DCS, so I've probably got to start DCS again so that picks up. Okay, let's do that. So I'll go back to desktop, and for a while
I don't have it installed.
No, I had to, and I can't think why. I can't remember why, but I know that for various reasons I need it installed. I need to be able to do what I do with it, so that I need to be able to send with target. If DCS doesn't see one of your switches, because it combines the two. No, what? No, it's not that. Sorry, I'm waffling now, but I can't remember. I know that I have to have it running for what I need. I think it's mostly to do with push to talks and things like that. But anyway, so I have to have it running. So I'm going to restart it. I'm going to quit to desktop. I'll lose comms for a little while whilst I do that, I think. Not that I have to. Well, not that it cuts it off, but if I don't, oh, pardon me, if I try to speak, it can mess things up. Lovely to see a spit rolling past. Right, I'm gonna restart. So I think you're still hearing me probably. I can talk at the moment until I restart DCS.
Ghetto zebras. Yes, sir.
I was going to say something. I forgot what it was because I was looking at a number of things on the screen. I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Right, let's just go back in.
Ghetto zebras. Another spit up a swell. Ghetto zebras. Undead.
I'll take a chance. Yes, that's good. Don't normally see undead in the spit, so that's nice. Why isn't the launcher starting? Oh, it is. Hang on. It was hidden. DCS is starting. I've got to limit my push to talk.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Four 9 radio check.
Yeah, check, not too far.
Thank you. In at last.
I had issue.
Well, I took an update to OBS, but I think that was a red herring. I wasn't able to speak to my stream, and I sorted that out. It turned out that I hadn't started target and run the profile before I started up on the updater with 2D. So therefore, it wasn't picking up any of my stick movement or anything like that. So I had to close DCS, start target, and open up the profile, and then open DCS again, and then it's picked it up.
Well, at least it's at least you're up and running now.
Yeah, and a pretty simple thing, but it surprised me because I've normally got a strict pattern of doing stuff, but it took me quite a while to get it sorted out, just so that I could pull my stick and throttle across and get started. And then there's the OBS update, so I was all out of whack, and there's only the fact that I hadn't started the target software. So normally I start the target, run the profile, then start DCS, and I'd missed out the target part of that process, so that meant it wasn't going to see me until I restarted DCS, and then it picked it up okay.
Right.
first noticed because Ghetto was on my stream and I was obviously jabbering away, and he said, "I'm not hearing you." So that kicked it all off, but sorted anyway. Okay, I'm going to roll. Anyone else on my stream, you'll see Ghetto there. That's Ghetto Zebras, and he's obviously in a spit as well, which is lovely. And earlier on, if not still, I don't know, Undead was apparently in a Spitfire as well, which is nice. Oh, we've got, I should have looked and I didn't, we've got a bomb crater on where I am, on the taxiway. I think my wheel actually went in it and stuck in it, and I had to give it some revs to get out. I won't damage anything. So watch out for that one. Watch out for the bomb crater there, because you're well clear there. I was thinking of a reasonably soft target, that line of tanks that go north to south, that are southwest of the airfield.
Sounds good.
Bear in mind that if we've got a bomb crater on that taxiway, there might well be, I can't see any, but there might well be bomb craters on the runway itself at this end. Right, doing final checks. Okay, I'm going to roll. Going in. Nice little bomb by the looks of it there, Ghetto, nice. that's all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like you got a nice little tube right there on the end. The last stream.
Okay, well, how about the BTRs on the bridge? I don't know how much ammo I've got left, but I'll give them a shot.
Would you?
I'm not seeing any. Now that could mean that they've all been destroyed. Some might be in the woods. No, I'm not seeing any.
Took some hits from something.
It's a pity that there's currently, as far as I know, no strategic or tactical reason for hitting the trains. I mean, we can hit them, but I'm not sure if it actually fulfills any function to hit them.
No, there's nothing on trains at the moment. Other than practice.
Does that, when you say at the moment, does that mean because DCS hasn't allowed it, or because it's not, you haven't sort of thought about that for the mission yet?
Well, the thing is with DCS, if you don't make it for the mission, then there isn't anything to do with anything. So, if we want train targets, then I need to work that into the mission. They're not. There are no targets natively. Yeah, you know, because everything is just something. And it's only it's only when you make something of that something that it becomes a target. So at the moment, there's nothing written into the mission where destroy that train and something works or doesn't work. They're just trains.
Okay, but that's all good. I mean, that's possibly something for a later date then, but no sweat.
But that doesn't mean you can't blow them up. Just it would mean that the tracks generally get clogged up after a time, and then they all stop anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what's happened now. So yeah, I'm well aware that happens. It's good fun to shoot, but it causes a train log jam. I'm pretty much out of ammo.
Yeah, I'm just about there.
Oh, I'm RTB. I wish I could bring your volume up there, Ghetto, because you're a bit quiet for me. Oh, actually, I can probably pull the other sound down. Pull the game sound down a bit for me. Okay, I'm gonna bank left and then come in for a landing on 08. I'm seeing green traces. Is that not too yet? It's convoy. Probably. Okay, 49 finals 08. Bleeding off some speed. Now, I seem to remember some time ago that a descent rate when landing of about 3, which I think is 1.5 divisions, maybe something like that, was good for landing. But I just landed then, my descent rate was on the 0, so I was level and it still really bounced. I mean, not as bad as I had before, but it was quite a bounce from what I'd expected it to be. Oh, I'm going to move to the other side. Oh, it's only a rearm, so I can get rearmed here. Bullets. Oh, wrong button.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
I do love to see the Spitfires rolling around. I know I'm biased, but I do love to see the Spitfires rolling around. Nice. You had quite a lot of ammo left there, that wasn't bad.
That was interesting. When I tapped out of my game to make sure I was still on your stream, it started firing off. I'm like looking at your stream, like, is that me shooting? That happened before. I don't know what causes it.
Okay, well, you're going to want to get rearmed, I guess.
Yep, that'll call for a rearm.
Okay. Rolling in 3, 2, 1 now. Thinking about the BTRs to the east of the airfield. After 7 of them.
Copy. Yeah, it's something plugged in that was conflicting with my keybinds. Rudder, all that.
I've got to try and get your volume up again. It's quiet. I don't know if anyone else is getting it quiet or whether it's just me.
We'll go ahead and let you take lead.
Oh, lost me way. Oh, I think I've lost something. She's all over the place. Yeah, I've virtually got no elevator. I'll see if I can get high enough to bail out.
Oh yeah. Just took some heavy hits.
Okay, I'll respawn.
Request rearming.
Copy.
49, radio check. Thank you. Got ch, but I assume that meant check.
Yep, sorry.
Rearming complete.
Ghetto zebras. Repairing.
Yep, copies ghetto, that's fine, okay. Yeah, the one I don't remember hearing, normally you hear the bullets hit you. I don't particularly remember hearing them hit, but they obviously took out my elevator control, virtually, if not actually, none. I did have some because it would go wild, but yeah, the control was gone anyway. What, your radio? Possibly.
Just maxed it out.
I feel as though I should... Sorry, that wrong button. I feel as though I should be able to do more of that from here as well, but I'm not sure how.
Ghetto zebras. Should be good now. Ghetto zebras. On the lake. Ghetto zebras. I hope. Ghetto zebras. Home.
Well, yeah, I think it possibly was. I'm not sure how much different, but I think it was a bit better. But I really would like to, because when Laxel speaks is well up, so I've got to be careful how I adjust, because I've got a separate slider for the radio. But if I adjust the slider fully up, Laxel might blow my head off. Oh, I'll put it up anyway. Let's see if that helps.
Ghetto zebras. Yes, Laxus Mick is loud. Ghetto zebras. LOL.
Okay, I'm going to taxi to 08, and I'm not. I'm going to set my altimeters at trims this time. Okay, I'm good to taxi now. I need to remember that bomb crate.
For runway check.
I'm not on the runway. I think Ghetto might be getting rearmed prepared.
Runway clear.
Yeah, Ghetto's just on the north edge.
Roger. Coming on 26.
Copy that. I'm just coming on 08, but I'll wait. I mean, I'm sure you'll be up well before me, but I'll wait. Oh, you're for landing. Sorry, for some reason I thought you were takeoff. Yeah. So you're landing 26. Okay. And yeah, Ghetto is just on that north edge of the runway, but every chance you'll be properly down by then anyway. That was a beautiful landing, Axel.
eventually. Something about monkeys and typewriters.
No, I'm sure it is a bit more than that. And I F2'd you and that looked really good.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. It was, I cut throttle way out because when I declared 2.6 I was like 320 and I just cut throttle, put the air brakes out and just coasted in basically.
Yeah, well that's good. I was just saying, I don't know if you caught what I was saying earlier on, but when I landed earlier on, a while back I was given the impression that when you land your descent rate wants to be about maybe 3, which I think is perhaps 1.5 divisions. But yeah, copy Ghetto's taking off. About 1.5 divisions perhaps on the descent rate. Well, mine was at 0 and it still bounced. So I'm not sure what's going on there, whether that's something to do with the DCS model or, I mean, it shouldn't bounce. If you've got a 0 descent rate, it should be touching down like butter, surely.
Yeah, I don't generally pay too much attention, so I kind of just fly it within a degree of advisory, and then I sort of just feed it through after that, and then I just feel it every time.
Yeah, well, same as me really, but because my landings have been so atrocious more recently, I've been sort of trying to look at stuff, you know, am I sort of changing my method of landing, am I getting things completely wrong? So that made me keep an eye on the descent, the climb and descent gauge. But no, I was at 0, so I shouldn't have been descending at all, and yet I still got a bounce. So I'm just wondering if it's something to do with the model or whatever. Okay, moving on to 08 for takeoff. So you're going back out to those same units?
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, copy. hang on. I didn't get... Hang on, did I get armed? I did get armed. But I hadn't readied my guns. I have taken a couple of hits, so I hope I haven't hit me in bad places. I think all units destroyed now.
Nice. Still going there.
Oh, yeah. Where is he? I'm seeing a dead one very noticeably, but I'm not seeing the last line. I think I might be seeing him. Although he's not firing. No, it's not.
Yeah, that one got me too. Much strength and then realized he was dead. Never hurts.
Wait, we've got 6 smokers, but there's already one that's completely destroyed, so all units are destroyed. Right, okay.
I should probably try and land.
Copy that, I'm going to have to do something. I've got some damage on the wings. Just realised I've got no gear light, so whether that means my gear itself is damaged or just the indicator, I don't know.
Have they got someone coming in for landing or vacate?
Oh yeah, Ghetto's coming in. I think he's got damage.
Alright, runway's clear.
Copy that. Go 49 for landing on 08. Will I be clear, do you think, Ghetto? I know you're coming in from the other end. Okay,
Runway clear.
copy that. 49 coming in on 08.
Yep, copy.
I don't request takeoff. I'm going to pull over to taxiway, slip off to get there. I must have hit one of my tyres.
Copy.
Okay, 49 clear a runway. I'm going to get repaired and rearmed.
Request repair. Copy.
Okay, I'll be AFK briefly whilst I'm getting rearmed and repaired.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Okay, I'm repaired, I'm rearmed, and I'm good to go, I think. Full on moving on 08 to take off.
Does anyone fancy taking care of the BTRs to the northwest of the airfield?
Northwest, I can't think where they are. Yeah, I'll be happy to have a go at that.
Not the northwest, northeast.
Oh, that northwest, yeah, okay, the northeast, yep. I'm going to put an orange circle on them so I know which ones for definite you're talking. Not sure if you copied that, Laxor. Do you want to put an orange circle on those BTRs for me? Okay, I have that. I'll get viz on them and go in.
Ghetto zebras. Did you see that? Ghetto zebras. Ha ha.
No, I missed that. I missed that. Never mind. So you're getting stuff, but I missed the out of control part.
Ghetto zebras. It was insane.
Alexa, all those units are now neutralised.
Okay, watch out for the triple A that's also in the area. Single World War II, Flat 19 in a field to the east of where you just...
I'll copy. I've got some peppering on my wings, so I should go in really and get tidied up. I've also got a wobble on, so they probably hit my prop and put it out of bounds. A 49 downwind, preparing to come into 0 lane.
Ghetto zebras. My game crashed.
Oh,
Ghetto
maybe that
zebras.
is part of the reason for your out of control. Line turning final 08. Oh dear, they've hit something. I think that must have hit my tyres, my wheels, whatever, even my braking system. But anyway, I'm sure I can get repaired, and I'm not on the runway. So I'm north of the runway edge, so I'll get repaired where I am.
Request repair. Copy. Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Rejoining, yep, copy Ghetto.
Ghetto zebras. Listen to the sound of that beautiful 30mm.
I'm hearing a 30mm, or I'm hearing something,
Refueling complete.
but I wouldn't have known it was a 30mm.
Ghetto zebras. Apache.
Oh, right. Well, it's undead, is it? I can't remember. AH-64D, is that the Apache? I really can't remember. Because I'm not into choppers.
Ghetto zebras. Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be undead then, having a go at the convoy. Perhaps some support in that area might be nice to do. I've got another 60 seconds before repair, and then 5 or 10 seconds after that.
Ghetto zebras. The British Apaches actually have a more powerful engine.
Oh, right. Actually, I kind of half remotely know an Apache pilot. Someone that I know from one of the groups that I'm on Facebook. It's to do with his mum actually, and she was saying like her son was an Apache pilot, and then I checked him up on his Facebook. So I kind of half know an actual Apache pilot. They've repaired me with my engine. That's a bit odd. Well, when I say with my engine, I mean after the repair, my engine is running. Perhaps it's because I didn't put a mixture lever back to normal. But that surely has to be a bit of a glitch, a bit of a bug, because I'm sure that shouldn't be the case. But I've neglected to throw my mixture lever back because my engine wasn't running because I'd nosed over. So because the mixture lever is forward, I suppose it automatically started the engine for me. Laxor, are you hitting the convoy, or just happen to be in that area?
No, not hitting the car.
Okay. I'm wondering if I should get in a Mosquito. What do you think, Ghetto? Mosquito or Spit for me? Always happy to fly a Spit, of course.
Ghetto zebras. Ole Mossy.
The old Mozzie. Yeah, alright then. I was just wondering, Ghetto, your level, hang on, I'll go onto my stream. Your voice level on the radio, I'm wondering if it's on your mic, you can set like your boosts to sort of 20 dB or whatever in Windows. Is there something you can do there rather than just only turning up the volume slider? Is there a boost that you can put on, sort of 20 dB boost or something? Because I think that's where I have mine. Like in the Windows sound, not the sound settings, but that sort of area. Okay, I'm in the old Mozzie now.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Nine Mosquito radio check.
Yeah, 2-4 check.
Thank you.
Rearming complete.
Let's go do another half hour.
Yeah, copy that. That's all good.
Run the starter.
Copy.
I was considering the convoy, but I'm thinking I'm going to go for the parallel line of trucks and infantry type stuff north of the airfield. I'll use my rockets on the infantry.
Roger that. I was going to call in a supply convoy at some point because there are some supplies that are lower than others.
Okay, well I'll do this mission and then once I'm back, once I've done that, I'll come back and be ready for a supply convoy. Unless you want me to wait and hang on and go straight for the supply convoy.
No, I'm just clearing out some T-50s to the north, so you do that, I'll do this, and should put us in a reasonable position.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh, do we know if the bridge has been done?
Yeah, the bridge is clear. There's still, I think there's still some infantry types down there, but the BTR's gone.
Okay.
Just final checks before I move off. Otherwise, I will forget stuff. Right, for the sake of my stream, there's a couple of this lot here. That's a line of trucks, and that's a line of like infantry that have got some bad stuff that hits them. It hits us. So I'm going to go in and use rockets on this lot, so we can then, if we want to, go in and hit the trucks without this lot shooting us down, because they can be quite dangerous. So my target is going to be that string of whatever they are. Let's see what they called. AKs. Infantry AK-74s. Okay. Remembering the bomb crater at the end of the taxiway, I'll move off. So at the end of this next stretch of taxiway, just before I get to the runway, I know that there's a bomb crater. My spit wheel went down into it before. I'm going to stay to the left. There it is. Okay, set my trims. I've already set my ailer and trim. Oh, good to go, I think. For 9 Mosquito 08 takeoff.
Sorry, was that right?
Just announced the takeoff.
Right.
Skid round to the right and then approach the target from the south. Hello, Looney. I don't recognise that name. Is this your first time on my stream?
What is our mission?
Well, my mission at the moment is I'm going to destroy, well, hopefully, with my rockets, some infantry that have some horrible stuff to shoot up at us. Parallel to them, there is a line of trucks. Oh, you've been on it before. Oh, well, my apologies for not recognising your name, Looney. That's a name I should remember, isn't it?
Looney. Okay, nice, I will watch this.
Very good. Well, you'll see 2 black dots.
Yeah, I like to learn.
This is, on the right, you've got the infantry with their, whatever they are. And then on the left, there's a line of trucks. But this lot will, if I go for the trucks, that lot will be dangerous, so I'm going to take care of them, hopefully, with my rockets. Of course, by that time they probably will be shooting at me. Way longer than the first 2 rockets. Not sure how many I got. I'm seeing a whole string of red AI infantry destroyed, so I've got a few of them. So I'll now go back in for the trucks with the guns. Axel is going to prompt a convoy, a supply convoy, to come into the airfield with supplies, and those convoys are prone to being attacked on their way in. So when we know a convoy is going to happen, we tend to go and try to protect them from attack, so that we get our supplies. Because if we don't, if they get beaten up, we don't get those supplies. Know if you go, Looney, won't you? Because otherwise I might be talking to myself. Successful strafe run.
Looney. That was
That was a good one right there.
nice.
Well, those guys are still down there. Sorry, I'm assuming that was Ghetto talking, but I really struggled to catch what you said there, sir. I think that's all of them. There's a couple left. Or maybe that's infantry that are left. Yeah, that was quite a nice strafing run. I was quite pleased with that. So often it's easy to use a load of bullets and only hit 3 targets. I'll see if I can find the infantry that are left, but I probably won't. They're very difficult to see. Of course, they're not really marked. That was one and I got it. Oh, poor engine's in trouble. 49 got damage, RTB, I'll be coming on 08. Yep, copy.
Alright, I'm just loading up, gearing up, and then I'll be ready for the convoy.
Copy, I'm just landing, I'm going to get repaired and rearmed and I'll be ready to go. Very nice little strafing run on the trucks that have got the parallel infantry north of the airfield. Very nice little strafing run, I was very happy with that result. I'm turning finals coming on 08. think my gear collapsed. Oh, perhaps I didn't put my gear down. I thought I had. Perhaps I didn't. Okay, well I can get repaired, rearmed. That's probably Ghetto coming in, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get repaired and rearmed.
Request repair.
It didn't say copy. Oh, I haven't got the window open, that's why he couldn't hear me.
Request repair. Copy. Request refueling. Request rearming.
Oh, I've obviously got a leak or something. I have to make sure that I get rearmed before I take off, after I've been repaired. Looney, I can't remember, do you fly in DCS? This will be this next little mission will be the last one. Laxor's going to get a convoy coming and we'll fly out and protect it if we can. Okay, I'm all repaired, looking good. And now I've got to get rearmed.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Right, I am pretty much good to
Copy that. I've just been repaired, so I'm going to get started. Remembering to close my door. I always leave the door open. I'm in a Moz.
don't forget to rearm.
Yeah, well done. I've just done that.
Refueling complete.
On the starter.
Rearming complete.
On the starter.
Copy.
Okay, ready for it to be called in.
Roger that.
Are you airborne rolling or?
No, I'm just on the to the north edge of the runway. I'm about to. I've just stopped. I've got the engines running. I'm about to go onto runway for takeoff on 08.
Okay. Oh, I see, right. Okay, yeah, you're off to one side.
Yeah, something happened and I had no control and I landed. I'm not sure. I felt sure I put my gear down, but I might not have, or I might have put it down but had damage that prevented it. I don't know. Okay, 49 for takeoff, 08 rolling.
Has it been called yet?
Again?
Make sure everyone's got it ready. I'm just about to do it now. Great.
Darn it, what have I forgotten? I've got to respawn.
Request rearming.
Copy.
complete. On the starter. Copy.
Oh, don't find it.
Four nine taxi in 08.
Just use a taxiway.
What, from Oz? Yeah, I suppose I could. Is the Axel, is the convoy somewhere near you now?
Yeah, underneath us.
Copy that, on the way. Oh, I'm seeing red smokes and some action.
Yeah, there's red smoke is currently clear, I think. Red smoke is clear.
Copy that, thank you. Nice, green smoke.
Be advised they'll be crossing the runway, so anyone landing 26.
Yeah, copy that. What was the explosion I just saw?
Undead has left the server.
Okay. Okay, well I've still got some rockets, so I might as well go and use them somewhere. I haven't got rockets. What happened? I thought I got rearmed. Never mind. Some flying about then. Got guns. Making a turn to the right.
I'm probably gonna call it there for the flying.
Yeah.
But I'll be, I assume you're flying tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got ammo left, so I'll finish that up and then come in.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll call it there, and I'll catch you tomorrow night. I'll try and to get on a bit earlier because it keeps getting to be around midnight, but I'll try to just get on a bit early.
Yeah, well I was even later tonight because of the funny things I had going on, but yeah, catch you tomorrow night.
Alright, you take care. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you then.
Get away if they're still in the server. Stay safe, thanks for joining.
Yeah, no problem. Nice to see you there, Ghetto. I think I'll RTB. I'll come in on 08. Turn final 08. My gear's not going down, I'm going to have to belly flop. Okay, 4.9 down safe, messed up the aircraft, but don't know why the gear wouldn't come down. The lever was going down, but it wouldn't stay down and the gear wouldn't go down. So I'm not sure what that was. Probably damage that I picked up from the last little fracas. Okay, I'm gonna fold now. Ghetto, nice to see you flying around. Nice to fly with you. Hopefully you'll be there tomorrow night. Oh, I am in the middle of the runway. Let me get out. I didn't fly me LA7 tonight, but things did get off to a slow start. You're just thoroughly enjoying yourself there, Ghetto. Nice to see. Okay, well, much as it is good fun to watch you, I'm going to fold now because there's a couple of things I've got to tidy up before I turn in. So hopefully catch you tomorrow night. Oh, hang on. Push the wrong button. Oh, you should still be up here. On the stream. So, catch you tomorrow night there, Ghetto. Take care, mate. Oh, hang on. I'll watch you land. Nice, very nice. Okay, so I'll sign off now. Catch you tomorrow, Ghetto, and thanks for anyone else. If there's anyone still there not registering on the count, thanks for being there. Catch you again another time. Next time is tomorrow night in the region of hopefully 23:30 UK time until through to the similar time to this morning. Take care, everybody. Night night. TTFN.
Ghetto Zebras. Sorry, my mic was down, just caught this. Ghetto Zebras.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
Yeah, and you. Hopefully catch you tomorrow night, Ghetto. And perhaps I'll do my own LA7 tomorrow.
Ghetto Zebras. Yes, you are swell. Ghetto Zebras. And Laxa.
Yep, roger that.
Ghetto
TTFN.
Zebras. Was having a
Yeah,
little joy
I was
flight.
watching your little joy flight. It looked as though you was really having fun there. Okay, TTFN.